Greetings, geeks, and welcome to Couples and Comics. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about DC versus Marvel. Which company do we think is the better one?
And after that, we're going to be taking you on a vacation, a little trip outside of the studio to show you what we do on our Wednesdays.
Yep.
Do we have to fight to the death?
Yes, you have the fight to the death.
Come on, guys. How else are we going to figure out who's the definitive company?
All right.
Now, fighters, ready?
Fight!
Wow. This is kind of pathetic.
Cut it out.
Yeah. Maybe we should just talk about how we feel about the company?
Sounds fun, but I guess you're right. Let's go.
Come on. Cut it out.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and wasting some time with us so we can talk about some comic books and other geeky things of that nature. So today we're going to be talking about DC and Marvel and what we think is the better company. Now for those of you who've been living under a rock for a million years, DC and Marvel are the head honcho companies for comic books. They are the ones who do DC, Justice League, Avengers, Batman, Superman, Titans.
Any mainstream hero you can possibly think of.
Possibly think of at all. I mean, like, if you can think of a superhero, 9 times out of 10, it's Marvel or DC. Yeah. So, why don't we talk about what company we like better? So, Hun, which company do you prefer?
You know, I have to give each company its fair due. I do have characters from each company, stories from each company that I enjoy. Do I enjoy all of them? No, of course, no one's gonna ever, really like everything. I have to say, though, overall, I'm probably a DC person. I'm a huge Batman fan. I love Batman, Bat Family, pretty much anything Batman. So, and being that that's a DC property, I'd say that DC is probably my favorite. I feel like I get that people's argument for Marvel is that their stories, a lot of times are based more in, real life. They're in New York, a real city. I get that. I think what's makes DC interesting is that their stuff completely pulls you out of the real world altogether. It can be new, it can be exciting. They can make up so many more different worlds because they're not necessarily grounded to within our actual real world. Real spots and real places, and yes, we will get things like Chicago and Philadelphia and places like that mentioned, but they're not, everything doesn't take place in one main central area. I like the characters better, like not even just, Batman. I'm not a Superman fan, but I like Superman better than I'd say
Captain America.
Yeah, Captain America, exactly. I mean, if you want to talk about Marvel's equivalent, I do like Superman better than I like Captain America. At the same time, I like Spider-Man better than I would like, I don't know, maybe Flash. So, it's kind of a give or take, but I really think overall I'm more of a DC person. What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I mean, for me, I like both companies, but for different reasons. I think as a company, the way that they handle their characters and the way they distribute their books and the way they handle their multiple properties, I think Marvel's the superior company. They do charge a little bit more for their books, but the fact that they also offer more from their books. They're
a digital copy.
They get digital copy when you buy the hard copy. Most of their books are bi-weekly, which is another great fact. Spider-Man's bi-weekly. Most X-Men books are bi-weekly. So I love the fact that they do that, that they offer that as well. And the fact that they understand their characters better in terms of multimedia. That they understand how to translate them to cartoon a little bit better. Sometimes they have some missteps like Ultimate Spider-Man, but for the most part, they know how to do their characters. Their movies, they're killing it with their movies. I mean, they're
Captain America too.
So exactly, perfect example. So I really have to say, as a company, I think Marvel is the better company. especially with DC not running around like a chicken with no head lately. Lately, they're kind of like at a loss of figuring out how to handle their company, their characters, multimedia, things like that.
So those are our thoughts on the two companies, what we thought, who we like better. Let us know down below, comments, Facebook, Twitter, what you think. Who do you like better? Who do you prefer? Do
you agree with us? Do you prefer what we like, or do you disagree? And if so, let us know. We're pretty easy to talk to.
Let us know why you prefer something.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a conversation. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break, and when we come back, we are going to be taking you guys on a little trip.
So welcome back, guys. Today we are going to take you on a little trip outside the studio to take a look at what are Wednesdays, which for every geek.
For any
comic book day.
Yeah, for any comic book people who don't know, Wednesday. What? Why
Wednesday?
Why Wednesday? Well, for those of you who don't know, Wednesday is the day that new comic books hit the store shelves.
Yep.
And every geek has their own kind of ritual in how they go about doing things. So today we thought it might be fun to take you out of the studio and show you what we do: our toy hunting habits, our collecting habits, our food eating habits, and all that, and just basically a fun day out in the life of what our Wednesday looks like. So, what are we doing here? Let's get going.
Oh, yeah, it's a little...
Hey, guys, wait for me!
Hello.
Yep. Hello. So we're currently heading towards the Burlington County, Burlington Center Mall. There we go.
Yeah.
Which is where our comic book store is heading at. So right now we're about to turn into 541 to head towards to that mall.
But first, a trip to Wawa.
We need to replenish our drinks because our fuel tanks, because we're tired
and thirsty and hungry too. I need something in my belly.
Tally ho! Arrived to our comic book store, our main place of action where we get all of our comic book goodies, toys, comic, collectibles, all sorts of things. The one, the only, collector's corner. Let's go get our weekly stack. So basically what we do is we eat. Our fine friend over there is able to set aside all of our comics, make sure that we don't miss anything, we don't sell out on anything, and then basically we make sure and head over to the wall where he has everything new, so we're not missing anything. Got the new Canada Justice League, new crossover event for Superman Doomed, with Doomsday. Doomsday's coming back.
Interesting, okay.
New Green Lantern crossover event. Also Superman Doomed. X-Men. Peel. So we just left the collector's corner, and now we're on to our next destination, which is going to the arcade. So we're gonna get our little game on. Let's go.
Ooh. Gotta say, ladies and gents, that was gruesome.
Oh man! Alright, so we just finished playing some games, some pool, some Marvel vs. Capcom, Donald played some pinball. So now I think what we're going to do before we head on home is get some teriyaki and read some comics. Let's go.
Anyway.
All right, guys, so that's our food right now, so we're going to wrap up for the end of the day. Thank you for joining us on our Wednesday, gathering comic books and all that other fun stuff. Let us know in the comments down below, Facebook, Twitter, what you guys do on your Wednesday. Is it something quite as enjoyable as what we do, or is it something different? Let us know. We'd love to have a conversation.
That girl.
I'm Sam,
That girl.
and we'll see you guys next time. Now, teriyaki awaits.